We lived by the water's edge, where the river meets the sky. In the whispers of the evening breeze, our laughter used to fly. Stories of our ancestors flow like the currents wide. We danced beneath the moonlight, in the shadows we would hide. But the tides are changing now, and the waters start to rise. The last of the river people, tears in our eyes. We are the last of the river people, as we pack our dreams away, leaving behind the memories of the life we used to play. Oh, the river calls our names, but we must find a new way. The echoes of our laughter will forever stay. The boats are drifting slowly as we take one final glance at the home that shaped our stories in the river's timeless dance. And though the banks may change and the waters shift and sway, the spirit of the river will guide us on our way. We are the last of the river people, as we pack our dreams away, leaving behind the memories of the life we used to play. We are the last of the river people, with hearts both heavy and free, carrying the love and laughter in our souls eternally.
Handouts. You know, I believe that Aboriginal people are getting pretty sick and tired of handouts and the welfare system. A song that I call "Keep Your Handouts and Give Us Back Our Land." And you can't see life as we do through your eyes. No, no, we don't come up to your expectation. So all we get is discrimination. And you, yes, you create a side and a way of life it seems you all despise. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You might think that we already have too much, and you say the government has given us enough. But here's one thing you'll never understand: keep your handouts, give us back our land. 200 years is a long 200 years we've been told we've lied, but no more. We say no more. No, we got nothing to be happy for. No, no. What we need is our independence, something to keep for our descendants before it's too late. No, they're not no. You might think that we already have too much, and you say the government has given us enough. But here's one thing you'll never understand: just keep your hand out and give us back our land. We've got to break this chains of oppression. We've got to fight for our rightful possessions all night. You lay down and die, 'cause it's been too long that you've ignored our cry. Yeah. But if it's not the Australian nation, for us there'll be no celebration. You're the ones to blame. Yeah. Oh, you should hang your heads in shame. Shame, shame, shame. You might think that we already have too much, and you say the government has given us enough. But here's one thing you'll never understand: just keep your hand out and give us back our land. 200 years is a long time. 200 years we've been told we're alive, but no more.
Nearly 200 years after his death, the remains of the Noongar warrior Yagan have been laid to rest. The ceremony brings to an end a long and arduous campaign to find Yagan's remains and bring them home from the UK. And a warning, the report contains images of an Aboriginal person who has died.
Hundreds of people braved the cold and wet conditions to honour the life of one of Western Australia's most prominent Indigenous figures.
It's been such a long time in the making to have one of our freedom fighters recognised and acknowledged in a ceremony that we'll hear.
Yagan has become a symbol of the struggles of Aboriginal people around the time of white settlement. A man revered by many people, both Indigenous and non-Indigenous, who paid the ultimate sacrifice.
The man who was trying to protect his people, his land, his language, his culture.
Yagan was born in the Swan Valley, and it was here he was shot dead by a white settler in 1833. His head was preserved and sent to Britain as an artefact, but it would be another 150 years before his remains were brought home. In 1997, following a lengthy campaign, Yagan's head was exhumed from a Liverpool grave and handed back to his people.
We've come here on a mission to be able to retrieve what rightfully belongs to the Noongar Nation.
A group of prominent Noongar leaders travelled to the UK to reclaim his remains, and today, 13 years later, Yagan's head was reunited with his body in a memorial park which has been built in his honour in the Swan Valley.
I would hope from here on in that Yagan's place in our history is properly remembered and respected, and indeed Aboriginal people ultimately might take pride in what he stood for in his life.
The West Australian government has committed to writing and recording an official version of the story of Yagan. Jane Norman, ABC News.
Now any report our show, we took the land and a whole lot more. They took our women and had their evil way. I guess our weapons, we had no defense. Then they took their innocence, they just took from us. Never did repay. Broken man, blood and tears. All we know is blood and tears.
Earlier this year,
Children
a group of
crying,
fringe dwellers were forced into public detention.
sounds of dying.
This State Your Case special looks at some of the problems Aboriginal fringe dwellers faced
And
after
you
their
can't
campsite in the
know
Guildford
what's
River
happened
was burned out.
to you.
With the support of the Anglican Church, they pitched their tents in
No
church
matter what
grounds
you do
as a
and
protest to bring
say,
their plight to public
never ever
attention,
wash
which you are now allowed to see was recorded at that time.
away our blood
Since then,
and
the tents
tears.
have gone, but the problem remains.
blood and tears.
This is their story told their way. The Aboriginal
You never read it in a
has
history
approached
book.
many government agencies.
What they done to us is Captain Cook. They killed so many people
held in Perth
with
recently.
such ease.
Their simple request to be recognised as human beings and
And
part
as
of
the
our
days and the
community has
years went
unfortunately
by,
become a very
so many
sensitive
more of
issue.
us would come to
The
die
community
from all
justified,
sorts of
some in
things.
sympathy, some in
They
outright
call
racial
disease.
hatred, which led to the petrol bomb attack at the Longreach site.
No things that they don't talk about, how they
Shelter
built their
and a
cities
place
and
in
they
their
pushed
country
themselves.
that they could
So
call
don't
home.
you tell me that you had it
Yeah, the
rough.
problem goes back a little bit further. It goes back many, many years.
They fill our minds
The
and our
Aboriginal
hearts
people
with
that have been
fear.
living on the fringes of
Took
towns
everything that we held dear until that time had come to say enough.
on the Swan River have many for years and years.
Blood
They
and
go together with
tears.
the old buildings in the Gilbert area like
All
Chief
we
Chalk.
know
They've
is
been around
blood
a long
and
time.
tears.
And I look on the white man as a problem creator with no hands
Children
to the
crying,
problems that he's created.
sound
This problem will
dying
continue to
in
go
our
on. It came from
ears.
the past, it's in the present moment now, and it'll go
And you
along
can't
further
ignore
into the
what's
future
happened
until all Aboriginals are called forward, or biggest half, to talk with ministers
no matter what you do and
and ask them what
say.
they want.
Never ever wash away blood and tears, blood and tears. So if you ever see us marching by with the black, the red, and the gold held high, don't ever be afraid to ask what for. Everything is gonna be alright. We don't wanna start a fight. The time has come for talking, not for war. Never wrote it down in history, the truth about the Aborigine, but we were always here, and here we'll stay. The things they've done and the things they do will all be told, and I'm telling you, well, all of you get ready for the judgment day. Blood and tears. All we know is blood and tears. Children crying, sounds of dying in our ears.
Kept them here for years and many, many years. I've been going quiet.
Happened through you.
I work on Bristol factories for a long time.
No matter what
I work on the
you
main
might
road.
say,
I work on the main
never
road,
ever
giant
wash
Malcolm.
away blood
I
and
work hard.
tears.
Mrs. Trainer,
Blood and
Mrs. Trainer, she knows when I Mrs. Trainer,
Oh,
look out.
Several diabetics as well as other sort of medical
all we
conditions,
know is
just
blood
through
and
the
tears.
living conditions that they're living under. It's no wonder they've got all these
Children
health
crying,
complications.
sounds of dying in our ears.
Beg your pardon?
We supply the food.
And
Well,
you
a
can't
couple
ignore what's
of
happened.
people just called in a bit of money just to get them by through lunchtime, but the other days people themselves will be paying out of their pension checks and things like that. They'll be like, no.
Blood and tears. Blood
Yeah,
and
it sure is, but when people are in such a crisis situation as this, something has to be done, and people have suffered for far too long now.
From my point of view,
You know, any help you give them, it's for a better life for them.
want to come home down there with
What would you like to see?
when all the trees have gone.
What I would like to see would be temporary shelter given to these people, which after all is a basic need for all humans, before the winter season comes, because a lot of the Aboriginal people will die
When all the
if this shelter is
flowers
not
have
given. Now
died.
these people don't want a complex
basic shelter and with the provision of showering and
There's a
toilet
garden
facilities. That's all they want.
Come on up with a question.
Approximately how many are there? Well, on the State Housing Commission waiting list is about 800 families.
When you hear the children cry, when you see them die, and mother can't sing a lullaby, I can smell blessed warm spring rain.
My mother couldn't walk in the streets of Perth after 6 o'clock at night. She had to have a citizenship pass to do lots of things. You know, that's a wholesome oppressive mess that these people have had to put up with, and that's why they're at the situation they are today. They're just destroyed. What rights do they have? Do they know about any rights? They don't really have any rights. That's why they were forced to put up tents in this Crown land, because every night they're moved on by the police, and it's been happening over the years. The moving on by the police started off at the East Perth gas works there. They all used to camp there, but every night the police used to come around, shine torches in their face and tell them to move on. The police would keep hounding them until the people kept moving on. Well, the people kept moving on and on until they're right up here at Guildford and Midland. You know, and sooner or later they'll be moved on so far they'll be at the end of the river. They won't be able to go further. But the
And when everything is gone,
got worse now because 2 weeks ago an Aboriginal camp was burnt out. The Aboriginal people themselves know who did it, but it's got to the stage where they're burying their blankets down by the river, so the police won't know where they can and can't move them on.
well, I believe that the flowers
Oh, Kimberly over there was one who lost everything. He's wearing the same clothes that he had on the night they were burnt out, because he just doesn't want to ask people to give him clothes, so he's worn the same clothes for 2 weeks. Blankets or whatever. I fear of the church people, the Anglican Church is supporting this group today. Last week they brought a whole pile of blankets, coats and things, and people are coming all the time to bring the blankets for the people.
and we are praying for.
Their need is still blankets and cooking gear like pots. They're going to have a big
Oh, but
fire.
every day,
And cups, just general household, sort of basic household gear to cope with until they are given over
Yes, every
to
day
shelter until we're forced to move out of this situation.
we get better all the time.
Well, I don't know.
Yes, every day
People always meet in this park.
we get better all the
It's sort of been a giant meeting place, and I don't really know. It's up to the local shire and the State Housing Commission to provide that. Yes, the police come rude to them with their boots. They kick the women and the men. They don't care. They don't treat Aboriginal people as people. The Aboriginal people will tell you the names of the police too. They know. There's a particular police who keep hounding them too.
My only sin was the color of my skin, so I'm a sin to pride, emancipate mental slavery. And they said we were failing time.
We don't know that I can't tell you about that question. Me and Albert come being out, that's when I went and got my money. And I went and changed my check. And all I know is yes was
Completely. Right down to King Meadow.
Were you asked to move on before you were burned out? Were you told to move on before you were burned out?
And in the maze, the survival of a culture is the reason that we made it.
No, we weren't told to move on, but we've been told down the area. Police come there and said to me and you, and I get out of this place.
The same police each time?
The same one, he's a big sergeant. One particular chap. He comes around here and kicks the people around here. He arrests the people around here. You know, I mention his name, but
Has there been any brutality in the jail?
There wasn't any brutality, but there was, excuse me,
What was he put in jail for?
Well, he was going along off the street over there and like the girl what he was living, she got hit by a motor car. And he went to try and pick her up. And the lady got out of the motor car and tried to pull her up and he hit her. And he thought that she was going to do arm treatment for him. So she rang the police, and the police come down and got him and kept him in the van. That night he never lost. He died in the middle of the lockdown. This was 3 months ago. Was anything done about it? No, nothing. I don't think anything.
I was in the same cell with him. And that day when I got released from the middle of that's when he passed away. The last word he told me to never tell you to get back there away. There's a sister here. That he'd be out, but please come and read the message out.
no government can be master of any one Aboriginal person's mind, and he's wrong. He's tried to fail, he's failed. He's failed miserably. Now, this is where we'll stop running. We are asking, not demanding, asking for cooperation and understanding for the Aboriginal people that is concerned. A race of people that is looked on as a race of people that should not exist in the eyes of any white man on the continent of Australia.
Dreadfully wrong for the government to think that these people is going to sit there and suffer any longer. I've suffered for a million, 17 months now, waiting for 2 days.
We're asking for land to build homes on, and it's going to be a self-supporting scheme. It's going to be helped by the white governments, but it's going to be our desires and our planning coming out of our own heads. We want to try and solve our home problems. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
And we don't see any future for the Aboriginal children of today. There's none.
No, there isn't. There's definitely.
Because we've come from the past, we've experienced it, we're in the present moment, and there's no future for us. We only live in the hopes of tomorrow.
Yeah.
These reserves is our last piece of land. We've handed over the rest of the continent willingly, yeah, to the white people. Now, we don't want these reserves closed down. You're creating a problem there by driving these people off the reserves, having to the white community, which they haven't got no houses or homes ready for them, and it's forcing overcrowding in the areas where Aboriginal people are concerned. These reserves have been set aside by the early explorers for the Aboriginal people to live on, live in their dream time, live in peace, and live in their own surroundings. They look on themselves as a race of people who was born free, and this is what they want to be. I see no future for the Aboriginal people of today, judging by the past and the present moment. I see no future for them. We're all travelling into the future in the same boat. My father in the past was a speaker for the Aboriginal people. He was a full-blooded Aboriginal. He came from the north. He was reared up at the Swan Boys Orphanage in Mount Midland. He went to school with Lou Whiteman, which is a very powerful man in this district now.
That's right.
And he's fought all his life. He's worked for Bell Brothers when Bell Brothers was first started up here in the horse and buggy days, had the drays going.
Yeah.
A lot of Aboriginal people. Some of them are still living now.
His father
They've worked for Bell Brothers.
Worked for Bell Brothers.
And they feel that they are part of Guildford.
I worked for Bell Brothers all my life.
They are the backbones of this Guildford town.
Guildford is our home, and that's our one foundation we want.
And another thing is, if you had the time, I could take you right around to where they've been laying around under trees and living under bridges and things, and see the facts as they are. Seeing is believing. But hearing it from any one person or persons is another thing. This problem has existed here all going right back through time. Well, one part of the stage last winter I came here, there was about 28 of them here, all men's and women's. But they was happy with their fire going here, which they call happiness, but not to any human being. And to get away from the water up there, they'd get them cardboard boxes and lay them down, you know? Try and keep a bit of dampness off the, come out from the ground, but it's there, water lays on the clay, you know.
The Sunday Times runs a blanket appeal. Do any of those ever get up to Guildford?
Not to my knowledge. No, I've been around this Guildford area far too long, and I firmly do believe that a lot of organisations do get these things in, but they pick and choose who they want to send it out to. The real needy ones hardly see anything of it. I can say that without a shadow of doubt. I speak of facts only.
We're about 100 yards from the St Charles Seminary. You mentioned the people there.
Well, I'm very disheartened at the treatment that Father O'Brien has been giving these people here. And the letters that he's wrote out was very downgrading to the Aboriginal people, seeing that he's a man of God, he's supposed to be a Christian, he's more or less been reared up with Aboriginal people. I've approached him on one part of the stage back through last year and asked him would he put his name onto a petition to help the Aboriginal cause of homeless Aboriginal women and children, and his answer was that he couldn't do it. He just couldn't do it. I asked him would it be an answer from a priest's point of view or just a human being, and his answer was, I'm just rejecting to put my name on there just because I'm a man. This is where there was some old women were here before, living here. One of them old ladies, they're up in the park now. I did have a bit of roughing up here one night here. Some young hooligans come around here and was throwing petrol bombs around here. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the number of the car, so I rang the police and they made a complaint, but I said I couldn't do nothing about it. You just had to live here with no protection at all.
How many people are here normally?
25 is living around here. 25. This is the remains of some second-hand clean plates that even went so far as to buy, to eat out of, living under these conditions here. And you see there, that newly bulldozed granite, that's only been done in the last couple of days, or a week I'd say. And all this was high grass back around there that'd give them the cover to be out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
This was a beddings where they'd bed in at night. They'd have a fire going here, and they'd sleep around there. This was all bush, one part of the stage. Now it's been all filled in. So it was looked on as a camping spot from. It was away from the eyes of the public. This is what they was told to do by the police, to get out of sight, out of mind. Now, they've done exactly that. And when they've done it, this is what happens. They're burnt out, forced to repair inside and mind. And they're told to move on. To where? That's the question. Where? When I visited the site here after the fire, I found burnt clothes laying around, boxed with these bits of stores, bread, meat, and veggies, even veggies, fresh veggies, was bought out of their money. It's only a temporary summer camp, but when the summer's over, that's the Barker's Bridges, the winter camp.
There's smoke here now. Is it often smoking like this?
No. This smoke's only caused through a fortnight ago, when the place was burnt out and most of the pensioners were up at the park or doing their bit of shopping around the streets. That the smoke was sighted from up the park by me and one of the vacant spot builders. And I told him to, if he had any belongings down, he better scoot down and see if he could save anything. Which one bloke did come down, and he rushed into the midst of the smoke and things and grabbed for a bit of few belongings, and with that he got burnt. Burnt on the knee and around the legs.
Were many possessions saved?
Nothing. Total loss. No clothes, no rugs. Diabetic pills was lost, razor gear. This is where it all started from here. This is your new camping ground, what you thought you'd be safe by getting over there out of sight, out of mind, and the police still follows you up, is it?
Yes, that is definitely. That is
Every ground that say if you sleep here tonight, which is down the meadows, and you told all of them to move on from there. You go to the traffic bridge or the railway bridge, you sleep there, and they come there the next night and move you on. Is it continuously pushing you on, telling you got to move?
And corner black.
They finally found you over at Lilac Park and told you to go black.
Yeah, that's honest.
Well, where are you going to move to?
Where can we go? That's my problem. Where can we go?
Big question mark, is it?
Where can we go? We might go and sleep up on a tree like a crow.
As far as the white man is concerned, we don't exist. We're just voices in the dark. And if we stay that way, they're prepared to let us stay there. If we come out and voice our opinions and appear in public, we looked on as troublemakers. Wrong. We mustn't do it. We better sit down under the tree and keep quiet.
Yes. Well, I was told by that lady who killed up there, go back under the trees where you belong.
Yeah, well.
See, they seem to think that we belong under the tree.
Well, I think the Aboriginal people are something similar to the American Indian. Now, the Aboriginal people have been put out in state housing in various suburbans in the metropolitan area of Perth or in the state of Western Australia, And this is where he's turning now. He's turning back and he's fighting every inch of the way back to where he knows he belongs. That's his freedom of choice. He's fighting for land and space. He wants land set aside and he wants space around him, where he can't aggravate his white neighbour and his white neighbour can't aggravate him. He's more or less trying to assist the white governments, which are the majority of the people, to solve this problem which the white man's created. Now, since coming of the white man, he didn't conquer, he invaded. He's plundered, he stole, he's broke more of the 10th Commandments than what any other race on the face of the world has done. He's done it. And now he turned around and he doesn't practice enough what he preached by the Bible. He came, he stole, that's one 10th Commandment. He's killed, that's another one of the 10th Commandments. What about Judas? Now these things that when he set foot upon the continent of Australia, he had the black book with him, which he called the Bible.
Yeah.
And in that Bible was the 10th Commandments. Now he's came and he's broke that law. Long before he came, the black man had his law set down. Yeah, he's had his boundaries, which represents the states. Now he's had a tree. Each tribe kept to his own surroundings. He didn't go over past that tree or the high hill or a rock, because he'd be on somebody else's, on the other tribe's side.
That's right.
Well, this is where all these states originated from in the first place. This is coming from the Aboriginal people themselves.
Where claims have emerged that the country's largest Aboriginal deaths in custody burial ground has been badly neglected. Prison records show that more than 350 Indigenous prisoners died on Rottnest Island near Perth between 1838 and 1931. Now the Rottnest Island Deaths Group is calling for the burial ground to be cordoned off from visitors and for the former jail to be handed back to the Aboriginal community. Jennifer Curtis reports.
Rottnest Island's pristine beaches and proximity to Perth make it a popular getaway. However, for almost a century, this island, also known as Wodjima, was a prison for Indigenous people. The survival rate wasn't good, with records showing approximately 1 in 10 dying, despite the fact most were serving relatively short-term sentences. The majority are buried in unmarked graves on this small piece of land, with just a plaque to indicate what lies beneath the soil.
Welcome, truly. We are here to tell you we are your people, to talk to you about the rights to put a protective fence around your and our...
Members of the Rottnest Island Deaths Group visited recently, following reports the site had been desecrated by visitors.
They camp on the burial ground, they sleep on it, they make love on it in the open, and they urinate on it, and plus they ride their bikes through this here, and that's not right.
The Rottnest Island Authority says it pulled down a fence that partially cordoned off the burial ground following a request by members of the Aboriginal community. Instead, it placed a series of large boulders to prevent vehicles from entering. The Rottnest Island Deaths Group says it only agreed to this change providing the boulders prevented all access, a condition it claims has been ignored. However, the Rottnest Island Authority insists it's worked hard to protect the burial site. Ground probing has been carried out to detect disturbances in the soil to indicate where people have been buried, and cottages within the burial ground removed. The campsite that also used to be here has been relocated. The RIA says it's applied to the WA government for permission to landscape the burial ground into a memorial site.
We would love to do things at a faster pace, but we are working with Indigenous people who are really guiding us as to what they want done with the burial ground.
One there and one, hey?
However, the Rottnest Island Deaths Group says it wasn't consulted regarding the original plans. Next to the burial ground is the former prison, the Quad, which is now part of the Rottnest Lodge Resort. This area too is of great concern to community members, with former cells, each once home to up to 12 prisoners at a time, now converted into bedrooms for tourists. This room might look small, but once it was actually 2 cells, and there certainly wasn't this window behind me. People used to get incredibly cold in the winter. Many had come from places like the Kimberley and the Pilbara, and it's not surprising that so many perished, especially from influenza. Some Aboriginal people say it's wrong to allow holidaymakers to stay in what was once a jail.
Our men were hung there, and other people had to watch. I mean, it's really a very bad thing that they're doing, not acknowledging. They're really not acknowledging our history and just being, I don't know whether it's ignorant or what it is.
The Rottnest Island Authority says it understands and that it would like to see the Quad omitted from the new lease, which it hopes will be taken over before its current expiry date in 2018. Bank West, the current leaseholder, agrees and hopes to see the Quad used so that it reflects its cultural heritage. The Rottnest Island Deaths Group is calling for the site to be turned into a museum or interpretation centre and says it will continue its fight to see the burial ground and former prison are treated in a way that respects their ancestors who died there.